Hi friends, this is Abdul Ghafoor with a new playlist. So today we'll be talking about the pedagogy test overview and what components we're going to cover about. We'll be covering about the information like basic information, test format and test domain and approximate questions from each component. So let's see. The first, I'll be giving you the pedagogy test overview, okay, which is, we are not going to study about what is pedagogy. What is pedagogy, we'll be talking about in next lesson. So let's see first the basic information on which test consists of. Uh, Let me clear first. This is the teaching license requirement, and each teacher must have to clear this test. Every teacher will be attempting 3 times, which is the maximum limit, and they have to clear. There's a different subject criteria in which your specialty are going to be tested. So this is the test format and the basic information you should know about that. The number of questions on which test consists of is 80. How much time is required is 120 minutes, or you can say 20 hours. You have to complete, or you have to answer 80 questions within this time period, 120 minutes. Okay, so you can calculate the average how much each questions how much time are required for each question. Types of questions as MCQs. All questions are the multiple choice questions, and this is not a hard copy test. This is the computer generated, and you have to attempt this test on computer. So the time allocation and the one question format with a of 4 options you will see on the screen, and you have to attempt accordingly. All the instructions will be given to you on the format during the test. Okay, so you have to follow the instructions of invigilators and then proceed. Okay, so you have to be clear about the time and read the questions carefully. So test domain, you can see here that there are the 4 circles, and so it means that the 4 domains. You can say that the 4 standards according to the Ministry of Education, UAE Ministry of Education, that the test will be taken, or the questions will be taken from each domain. Okay, so you have to focus on these 4 domains. Number 1 is the professional and ethical conduct. We'll be talking much more detail about that. Professional knowledge, that means on the school or any other platform, okay, you are practicing. Professional practices, that how you are teaching, definitely it's a method of teaching and practices. And professional growth, okay, so attitude towards the floor and the colleagues and the management. Okay, so these are the 4 domains, okay, you will be tested. We'll see that how these, the number of the questions are being distributed in these 4 domains. Okay, so here professional and ethical conduct, which is a standard 1 or domain 1, the number of questions will be taken at 10%, and from here professional knowledge as 40%, professional practices 40%, professional growth is 10%. So you can calculate that total is 100%. So 100% doesn't mean the 100 questions. Okay, so number of 100 10% will be approximate 8 questions. Similarly 32 questions, and again 8 questions. So this is the approximate number of questions will be taken from each domain or each standard. So you can see that in these criteria you have to focus more. It doesn't mean that they are less important, but your more time should be focused on the professional knowledge and professional practices, which has a more number of the questions. You can see here 64 questions. Okay, but one thing which is most important, okay, that you have to clear all the domains, means you have to pass all the domains. Okay, so the percentage for each domains is has been identified and has been assigned. So you have to be careful that suppose you know that a professional ethical development, if there are 8 questions, you should answer 5 to 6 answers correctly. Similarly for the professional growth, and here you have to score maximum number of the questions. So you should be confident about each question. You can see here 8, 32, 32, 8, total number of questions ready. So friends, this is the basic information about that how test format and what domains has been covered and what how many questions are there, and a number of questions, how the test format will be. So we'll be meeting in the next lesson that explains what is pedagogy and teaching styles. So if you like this lesson, don't forget to comment and subscribe and like this channel. So we'll be meeting in the next lesson. Till that, bye. Take care.